Hey families, I'm making another video. So this one I wanted to go over the counting on strategy that I had briefly mentioned in my very first video that I had put on YouTube. So the counting on strategy, in that one I talked about how it can be used for addition. So this one is kind of like the counting down strategy. So you can see how it's used for the smaller numbers, counting down. So it really becomes easier. We're going to show the example with the first one. So the first one, it's 16 minus 7. That's our first example. So just like in the counting on strategy that I showed you before, your first number is going to go inside your fist. So right in my fist is 16, and I'm going to hold it. Now, I need to take away 7. So just like in the last one, that's the number of fingers I will have up. So I go 16 and I count down this time because I'm subtracting. I'm getting lower. So I have 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. So I know that I've taken away 7 and I landed on that 9. So the 7 is how many fingers, but the 9 is the answer I'm looking for here. Now, this can also be used whenever they see that there's a missing piece. So there are two ways that they can solve this. They can either count on by counting up, by changing it to addition, or they can test numbers that they think might work. One of my students did this yesterday, where she tested some numbers with me to see what made the most sense, because they were working on the math and prodigy, and it showed them a small problem like this. So what you can do is you can have the students change it to addition, since they know that they're taking away 9. So 9 with whatever is over here will give me my total. For other purposes, we know that in subtraction, the whole goes here and the parts are here. In addition, it's different, because in addition, we have our whole on this end, right? Then we have our two parts right there. These are where our parts go. Our parts are on the same side of the equal sign. In addition, in subtraction, the parts are on the opposite sides of the equal sign, the equation. So you can have them change it to addition, where they add the 9 and the 3 together. So they would go 9, 10, 11, 12. Or what you could do if they don't quite understand that, is have them test numbers. So first you have to kind of guide them sometimes to pick a number that's reasonable. So we know that the difference between this number and this number is really small. So you might pick something, for instance, like 15. And then you have them practice, okay, so now let's test it. Let's take away 9 and see if we get 3. Let's see if it makes it true. This will come up often in Eureka, where it wants them to see if something is true or not. So we would start with 15. We would go 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So since our ending number, our difference was 6, we know that it cannot be true. Now we can try a different number. For instance, 12. So you'd go 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So now I took away 9 fingers and I ended on my difference, which was 3. So that's a way you can also use this to count down. When you are taking away small numbers like that, you can also do it when they have larger numbers. For instance, if they have 45 minus 7, you can also do it then. So we have 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38. So you can also have them use it when the number they're taking away is smaller. So that's just it's called, I kind of call it the counting down method. I don't know if it has an actual name. It's just something I learned. So I just wanted to share that with you. If you want more information or to understand it better, please message me, let me know, and I'm more than happy to help explain it. All right. I hope y'all have a good evening.